Tony D and Little Joan somewhere in the background, and this is a screenwriter's rant on Rob1n, Robin, a horror movie about a possessed robot. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Check out my books. The links are in the description. Comedy horror in South Jersey. It's the Pineys. Books 1 through 17. Available at Amazon.com. Don't forget, Kindle Unlimited is free. So that's Robin. He's built by one of his relatives 30 years after he murdered his whole family, most of them. And then the ghost boy possesses the robot and starts killing again. So, pretty straightforward horror movie. April 18th, so coming out soon. So here's the original Robin. And then 30 years later, his father builds a robot version of him so he can kill again. He doesn't believe, I guess he's a murderer, or he's crazy. This is his dad. And, I don't know, there's some other people involved. I guess more of his relatives. Here, Robin uses a blowtorch to kill a guy. There's all sorts of... Yeah, it's basically the boy version of Megan, I guess. The low-budget version of Megan. Oh, wait. Mithrigan. Remember that? So this is Rob1n, and that's Mithrigan, or 2.0 now. I think I prefer these movies when the robot was a ventriloquist dummy that comes to life, but I don't know. They're all pretty stupid. An inanimate object comes to life and murders people. Okay. It's really just a slasher movie with a robot. That's all it really is. First act, in this one, you get the flashback to 30 years ago when Robin kills the whole family. Flash forward 30 years. His dad is roaming around the attic looking at his stuff for some reason. And he's been working on a Robin robot to pay homage to his dead murderous son. The new surviving family members are, I don't know, doing some family reunion or wedding or something. And that's when dear old dad or grandpa or whoever he is to the relatives says, oh, I just built this robot. It's not going to kill us at all. But of course it starts killing everyone. First it's just creepy and weird. And the first person who dies, it looks like an accident, so nobody puts it together at first. But then when the second person dies, that's when people start going, I think it's the robot. And then still a couple of holdouts going, it can't be the robot. You're crazy. But then that person dies, and it's the robot, obviously. And everybody's fighting the robot. And by this time, we're down to 2 relatives. I guess, and plus the dad going, no, Robin, don't kill people. You're supposed to be good. I know you murdered people and you've been living in hell for 30 years, but I thought you'd be nice now. Then somebody finally takes a baseball bat and smashes it to pieces, I guess. And then, somehow he'll survive and it'll be Robin 2, a new version. I mean, to me, it's just a low-budget version of Mithrigan. But, if that's what's selling, this is the kind of thing Hollywood does. In fact, in Hollywoke, another novel, I wrote about a division within the studio that copies its own successful movies, but made a low-budget version of it. And this is something I heard through my sources in the movie industry that they actually do. They'll actually bastardize their own movies with cheaper rip-off versions so other people can't make cheaper rip-off versions. I don't know if this is the same studio that made Mithrigan, but it wouldn't be a great shock if it was. Let's read the write-up. when a robotics expert channels the grief of losing his 11-year-old son into building Rob1n, a fully functioning robotic doll. A series of horrific events makes it clear Rob1n will do whatever it takes to have his creator all to himself. Yeah, it's very similar to the premise of Mithrigan. Mithrigan wants to protect Katie at all costs, and then takes it too far. Yeah, would I see it? Maybe ironically, maybe to watch and see how stupid it is and make fun of it in the middle of all the scary scenes. It's not really something I treat seriously as like, oh, I gotta see this or this will be entertaining. It's more like, let's make fun of this movie kind of movie. You know, it's schlocky horror. Sometimes you're in the mood for that, I guess. These days I'm too busy to do this kind of stuff. You know, maybe if I got an audience of friends and I could crack my one-liners while the movie's going on, sure, I'll sit down and eat some popcorn and hang out with you and watch this. That's about what it's good for, I think. You know, that kind of movie experience, I guess you could say. Anyhow, that's it for me, Tony D, and Little Joan somewhere behind me. Thanks for tuning in. I will be two places this weekend now. First up, I'll be at the Ostera Fair. That's another word for Easter, I'm told. From 10 to 4 on Saturday. That's in Penns Grove, New Jersey. And then on Sunday, I just signed up for the Whitesbog Craft and Book Fair. Now, this is going on both days, but I'll only be there Sunday from 10 to 3. Another Sunday show. I got in late. Sorry. Nothing I could do about it, but come to historic Whitesbog. It'll be cool. Anyhow, that's it for me. We'll see you.